Grab your nail-studded bath and brush up on your Dungeons and Dragons knowledge, cause today we're jumping back into the Upside Down for Season 4 of Stranger Things. This worldwide phenomenon first hit our screens in 2016 and set Netflix up to be the streaming giant it is today. Created by the writing and directing duo of Matt and Ross Duffer, Stranger Things instantly became a cult classic with 80s nostalgia to boot. Since Season 1, we followed the gang on and off screen and seen the deep character development and stellar cinematography that became synonymous with the series. With wild anticipation, we're tackling the confirmed Season 4 with a whole lot of questions. Like, why has it taken so long? What's the gang up to these days? Is Hopper ever getting back to Hawkins?
Make mistakes, learn from them, and when life hurts you.
All that and more in a few. Are you a Stranger Things fan? Let us know your favorite season down below. Don't forget to subscribe for more content. As always, this video's got a whole lot of information packed in, so if you're still going through the Stranger Things seasons, or you just left the Upside Down and don't know what's been going on with the Demogorgon slaying gang, then we're going to slap a big fat spoiler alert right here. Now let's get to it. All about Stranger Things Season 4. Well, we can add Stranger Things Season 4's doll to the list of things we'll forever blame coronavirus for. The show was set to release October 2020, but production completely shut down when COVID came to town. The cast stayed safe, and it was confirmed this year that filming has started, albeit slowly. David Harbour's been dropping hints on his social media, but by February 14, 2020, we knew that Hopper was alive. After that tearful goodbye letter, we're so glad to see our favorite small-town cop is back, though his circumstances look really bleak. He's got the full Russian prisoner look on lock, which brings us to the setting. The year-old teaser trailer is titled From Russia with Love and shows Hopper in sweeping snow, working on a railroad. The Stranger Things writing room released a photo with 9 thick scripts stacked on top of each other, confirming that this season will have 9 episodes. When asked about Season 4's direction, the Duffer brothers had this to say: "We're excited to officially announce that production for Stranger Things 4 is now underway, and even more excited to announce the return of Hopper. Although it's not all good news for our American. Hopper is imprisoned far from home in the snowy wasteland of Kamchatka, Russia, where he will face dangers both human and other." Meanwhile, back in the States, a new horror is beginning to surface, something long buried, something that connects everything. Well, there you have it. Hop is back, and he's the mysterious American the Russian soldiers spoke of in the Season 3 finale. Well, they're not in Hawkins, and half the gang is split up. Season 3 ended with Will and Joyce Byers moving out of Hawkins, with Alette Aka 11 after Hopper's death. It seemed to be the final straw for Joyce after losing 2 lovers in the town. No Schnapp, who plays Will Byers, said in an interview with Entertainment Tonight that "I know that I might have a separate storyline from everyone else, so we might be filming, like, in another place." But what direction will the show head in? Young actor Finn Wolfhard made a short statement that's given our stomachs a few knots already. He stated that this would be the darkest season of Stranger Things so far. Yikes. The Duffer brothers have never shied from heavy content, and it seems to be the direction they're going in. When asked about preparation for this season and their writing process, they responded by saying, "We don't want to write ourselves in a corner, so we try to have these early discussions with the writers just to make sure that we're setting ourselves up to go in the right direction. We don't know a lot, but we do know a lot of the big, broad strokes." At the end of Season 2, we knew about Billy. We knew that the Russians were going to come in. We didn't know them all and stuff, but again, we know these big, broad strokes.
I gotta warn you again, and you're banned for life.
That's sort of where we are in Season 4. We have the big, broad strokes. It's just now about filling in those lines in the details. We're pretty excited about where it's potentially going to go. Again, like we said, it's going to feel very different than this season. But I think that's the right thing to do, and I think it'll be exciting. Some regular faces will be there, including Winona Ryder, David Harbour, Finn Wolfhard, Millie Bobby Brown, Gaten Matarazzo, Caleb McLaughlin, No Schnapp, Sadie Sink, Natalia Dyer, Charlie Heaton, Joe Keery, Maya Hawke, Priya Ferguson, and Cara Buono will be back alongside Brett Gelman, who will take up a main role.
She escaped from Pinhurst. From where? The nut house in Curly County.
You got a lot of family there?
But there's some new faces to the cast too. 4 new male characters have been added to the lineup, with 3 of the roles being teenagers and 1 of them being an adult. The teenage roles were characterized as ranging from a metalhead to an entitled jock to a stoner. Fans speculate that this season might take place a few years after the events of Season 3.
Nothing! There's nothing wrong with Nana!
The young cast is growing up fast, and they'll have to account for that. Though the show has been following a chronological sequence, it's been rumored that they might skip a year. It might be 1987 the next time we see these guys. There's also the issue of Alel losing her powers. Yeah, she wasn't able to use them, and in the season finale, still had no sign of her telekinesis coming back. Is Aled going to experience life as a normal teenager? How will she handle a new setting and no powers? It's going to be a hard road for her and the rest of the gang, but a road we're willing to travel on with them. Well, there you have it. Stranger Things will be back, and it's no doubt going to be a cry fest and a laugh fest all at the same time. We're aching with anticipation. Do you think this'll be the last season? Could we see more of the gang in Stranger Things Season 5? Are you just as nervous as we are? Let us know what you think in the comment section down below, and don't forget to smash that like button for more content, and subscribe for the latest in this dimension of film and television.